today I wanted to show you a project that I've been working on. Everyone is really into rag quilts, so I decided to make a rag quilt only shaped like a turtle. If you would like to make it the same way that I did, you will need to get at least 5 or 6 different fabrics, and we'll get the pattern and get started. The fabric shows in detail how you need to cut the pieces out. When you are dealing with more than one fabric like I am, then you need to label your fabrics by number. What I did was, when I assign it a number, then I would put the material with the little green diamonds on it, or the material polka dot blue, because you're going to use it in different places and you don't want to get all of them the same color. So what I've done is, this is one of the feet for the turtle, and you need to cut it out. This is the other thing that it wants you to do. I use a very soft batting. I want it to be like my grandmother's quilts were years and years ago. I don't want it to be fluffy and bouncy. So I've used this fabric, this batting, and you're going to trim it 1 inch around. Then you're going to fit that on there, and the pattern shows it to be machine quilted. So you put the paper on there. Let's pin it down a couple of places. Now this is how I did it. You know, everybody else will figure out the best and easiest way for them. You can buy tracing paper and mark all the markings on it, but this is the way I do it because it's fast and easy, and I've done it enough times. I can pretty much get close to it. This is just a piece of chalk, and I'm going to mark it at the end of where the machine quilting should come to. So it's just a little point. Okay, and when I get those done, then now we have to go to the center, because we've got to come out right here at the center point. Let's mark this one right here at the center point. Now, when all of those are marked, you know you're going to do your inch seam all the way around, but now you're going to start right here, and you're going to come across with the machine quilt, and then you go this way and this way, so that way it's put together. The other thing I wanted to show you is the eyes. The eyes say cut 4 circles out for each eye. What I did was take all of my many different materials. So therefore I didn't use any batting because I had more material. So I took all the many materials, cut 1 or 2 of each one, and stacked them together and sewed those together, and then I put a bead on the outside, and these are going to be the turtle's eyes. Okay, now we're going to show you how we put all of the pieces together. Okay, you get the general idea of how you put the pieces together. This is like a big puzzle, and I always loved puzzles. So you just have to take your time and make sure that it all fits together right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one section at a time, and matching notches, we're going to sew these two pieces together. There again, you'll have an inch of a stitch line. They need to be 1 inch wide. You want to match the notches and then come in and match the ends and pin them, and then this last one will be a little more difficult to match because you're doing it on a curve. So we always start at the ends. Match our notches. And then you'll work this material in so that you get out all of the spare material and you don't have any lumps and bumps. Just work in any of that extra material. Only this curved edge is the only one that you'll have to really pay attention and make sure you get it nice and smooth. Okay, we're ready to take this piece to the sewing machine. Now that we have each half sewed together, we're going to take these and make the 2 seams on each side. Then we'll be ready to put in our center. Okay, we've just finished sewing our 6 sides together, and now we're going to pin the middle one to the edges and make the top of the girdle. You have to try to make your slits even where they come out. So you sew right across that corner. And the raw edges are okay because this is a rag quilt. We're going to show you how to clip those later. This pattern's fun and easy to put together. You just have to pay attention to the pieces, pattern pieces, and that's why I said you need a system that tells you what material is what fabric number. Oh, I love this. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. When you get the pieces pinned on and sew them on, then all that's left is your clipping. And you want to be sure and have a spring-loaded pair of scissors because that's a lot of clipping if you don't. And they'll pop right back out for you. It saves on your hands. You want to be careful and not go all the way down to your seam. And I like mine about every 1/4 inch because they fray out better. But a lot of people do it about every 1/2 inch. So it's just whatever you prefer. And it's easy to just sit here and start going. You get a rhythm after a little bit. And then when we get the feet, head and tail sewn on, then this is the next step before it goes to the laundry. As you can see, I have clipped all of my seams. This is what's going to give it the rag look. We're now ready to take it to the laundry and to wash it, and all of this will fray. When you put it in the dryer, you need to stop your dryer about every 10 minutes and clean the filter and then go again. And the more it frays, the better. So it'll be fun. We just got the quilt out of the washer and dryer, and it frayed really well, just like we wanted to, and it makes a perfect rag quilt. If you would like this pattern, go to the website www.traditionsinthemaking.net. Thanks for watching.